Hello everybody. At this time we are talking about a product concept. A product concept, also known as a concept statement, is a description or vision of a product or service typically developed at an early stage of the product life cycle. Product concepts are built long before any kind of design or engineering work, taking into account market analysis, customers' experience, product features, product market fit, cost, and more to help bring the concepts to life. The last part of the product concept is the product concept statement. It articulates the product strategy, vision, purpose, and how it will be provide value to customers and the business. And then why is the product concept important? A product concept acts as the blueprint for developing your product. It ensures you're working toward a specific goal and your entire team is aligned. The first, about foundational strategy for product development. Just as you need a map for any journey, your foundational strategy is your GPS, guiding you and your team through the various stages of product development, from design and prototyping to marketing concept and production. Taking the time to align your product vision with overall company goals helps create a clear strategic business plan that keeps your team focused and working toward the same outcome. And then second, building brand consistency and vision. A strong product concept outlines what you're selling and reinforces who you are as a brand. When your product aligns with your company's values, it helps build trust, loyalty, and a consistent customer's experience. Whether you stand for sustainability, innovation, or affordability, your product concept should reflect that vision in its features, messaging, and design. And then third, understanding market needs. Developing a product concept involves thorough market research. By carefully crafting and validating your initial product idea, you gain deep insight into problems and desires in the market. This understanding is invaluable for creating products that provide value and making informed decisions about and features, design, positioning, and messaging that resonate with your target. And then we move to key components of product concept. The first component, product concept statement. This is a short and sweet summary of your product's key points. It is like a movie trailer but for your product. Second, strategic importance. Beyond a theoretical framework, imagine you're telling a story. A good product concept is the plot twist that keeps people interested. It builds trust and loyalty. And then third, diverse approach. There are different ways to approach product concepts. Some prioritize efficient production, while others another around consumer-centric marketing strategies. And then we move to types of product concepts. The first type, convenient concept. It refers to giving the target audiences convenience in buying a specific product. It refers to products that can be promptly purchased from your nearby stores, supermarkets, and so on. And then second, brand concept. It targets those audiences who are faithful to any specific brand. It revolves around some loyalty programs and includes products that must be purchased from the brand store. And then third, specialized concept. It pays heed to the quality and uniqueness of the product being offered rather than focusing on costs and mass marketing practices. It involves highly specialized products that are not easily accessible in other stores. And hence, such products are of better quality makeup. And then we move to the benefits of writing a product concept. The first benefit, it will help your team conduct more detailed product research. Using accurate market research insights from your target audience throughout new product development is essential for creating a cult classic offering people love. When you start your product creation journey with a clear, well-articulated concept, your team will understand which of your target audience's preferences and needs the product's features will address. They will also discover other areas of information that further research could have uncovered. And then second, it will allow you to better identify your core competitors. Early investments into a strong product concept allows your team to gain helpful insights into the primary competitors in your industry. Your team will need to analyze the existing offerings in your market to identify possible gaps and pain points that your product can remedy. They will also need to determine which features set your brand apart from the others. And then third, it will improve your product marketing strategy. Even the best product in the world won't be successful if its intended audience doesn't take note of it. To avoid this fate, your team should use a well-crafted product concept statement that acts as a guide for all marketing materials and messaging, powered by helpful user insights, preferences, and desires. And then we move to key features of the product concept. The first feature, focus on product excellence. Companies using the product concept care deeply about quality and performance. They spend a lot on materials, engineering, and manufacturing. This focus becomes part of their identity. German car makers like BMW focus on engineering and driving performance, believing better cars will attract customers despite higher prices. And then second, R&D driven decision making. With the product concept, research and development teams have a lot of power. Product decisions often come from technical possibilities rather than market research. Engineers lead product development, with marketing in a supporting role. This explains why some tech companies make impressive products that failed to sell. They were built because they could be, not because customers wanted them. And then, third, continuous product development. The product concept pushes business to always improve their products. Companies never stop at good enough but keep working to make products better, faster, or with more features. Software companies show this through regular updates, while electronics makers release better models each year, even when current versions sell well. I think it is enough. Thanks for watching.